Cardi B faces prison after being exposed. Hey lovely YouTube family, welcome back to Weekly 10s. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. If you're an active social media user, or even if you're a fan of Cardi B, then you would know what all the rumors going on. Well, it's said that she once again headed towards the criminal court. But why? Well, it looks like there was some incident that took place 3 years ago and supposedly it's opening up now. Plus, a lot of reports say that this time she will not be getting off the hook easily. So what did all happen? And what are Cardi B's thoughts over it? We'll be discussing it all in this video, so make sure you watch to the end. Well, we're all aware of the fact that Cardi B and controversy are not new to each other. Her journey to stardom was not easy, as she struggled a lot to reach the spot she possesses in the present time. Her real name was Bucalis Marlenis Almazar, born on October 11, 1992, and was raised in South Bronx. Her father was Dominican and her mother was a Trinidadian. In the beginning, her life was far away from the luxury that she had now. When she was just 16 years old, she joined an infamous Bloods gang. She was always reluctant to talk about this phase of her life, which was associated with the infamous Bloods gang. She was scared to lose her contracts, and maybe that's the reason why she never openly talked about it. But later on, she was exposed by rapper Tekashi 69, who snitched on her in his 2019 court testimony. Although Cardi's record label Atlantic Records denied this accusation and Tekashi's claim, she decided to set the record straight and confirmed her being a gang member since the age of 16 on Twitter. She later on opened up to GQ about her gang affiliation and said she wasn't trying to keep it a secret, but just didn't want to lose her contracts. She also said when she turned 19, she turned to stripping because she realized being in the gang was not profitable as she thought it would be. She said that you could ask any gang member that being in a gang doesn't make you $1. Sometimes there's no loyalty and you have to do certain things to get higher and higher. Even if we do all of that, we aren't making any money off of it, and that is the reason why she doesn't talk about it much. She says that she doesn't want a young person, especially a young girl, to think that it's okay to be a gang member. She also gave credit to stripping and said that it changed her life. She says that when she was a stripper, she didn't care about gangs because she was so focused on making money. She says that it helped her become independent and leave her violent boyfriend. This was praised by a lot of her friends. Her fans initially defended her when critics slammed her for being a stripper, but this was the case for a short while and everything changed when one of her old Instagram's live videos resurfaced. In the video, she talked about luring men into hotel rooms to drug them and then robbing them. This clip went viral and her fans called her out for her dark past. Many claimed that she should be punished for all she did. Many people tweeted about it and asked for the case to be reopened. She later fired back at the critic, saying that it was her only choice at the time. She also tweeted a lengthy message saying that she isn't perfect and she always speaks the truth. She's part of the hip-hop culture where you can talk about where you came from and things you did wrong to get where you are. She claims that she's no worse than the other rappers who glorify murder, violence, drugs, and robbing. She says she never brought those up and never made them a part of her music because she feels proud of her music and feels the responsibility to not glorify it. She made the choices like that because she had very limited options. She also said that men during the IG Live were not strangers, but the people she dated, and they were fully conscious, willing, and aware. She later on tweeted all she can do now is to be a better version of herself for her family, her future, and herself. Even after all this, it looks like her criminal past still haunts her. She left everything behind, but still, due to a recent incident, all these things came up. In August 2018, Cardi allegedly threw a bottle at two bartenders at a New York strip club. According to sisters known as Jade and Batty G, Cardi ordered members of her crew to attack them because she heard they slept with her husband Offset. According to a TMZ report, she threw a bottle during the alleged attack and badly injured the sisters. One of the bartenders, Jade, also claimed that Cardi has been sending her threatening messages and accusing her of sleeping with Offset. A week before the incident, someone warned her about Cardi targeting her. She added that later that night in Queens at Angel Strip Club, some people associated with Cardi viciously attacked her and caused her serious damage. After that, on August 29th, Jade and her sister Batty ran into Cardi at the same club, and Cardi ordered her posse to attack them. They ended up with serious injuries since Cardi's crew members threw bottles and chairs at them. The two women then hired a high-profile lawyer, Joe Tacopino, who previously represented Meek Mill. They filed a lawsuit against Cardi and other members of her entourage. However, in a hearing at the criminal court in December 2019, Cardi B pleaded not guilty. She rejected a plea deal that would have given her a conditional discharge, meaning she'd be able to avoid prison under the condition she doesn't commit another offense. So since she rejected the plea deal, the case will go to trial. And if she's convicted, then she could face up to 4 years in prison. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more related content. I'll be seeing you guys in another video with more interesting news.